here we have Daisy Row, our probably finest creation ever.
Of course.
Shananana. Daisy Row? Dandelion Row? Yeah, whatever. This is probably another person on our server, my friend Trevor. This is his greatest creation, I think. This
the Mayan temple, yeah.
his Mayan temple. So that goes up. It's a little disproportional, but you have to work with what you got. And actually, quite a few creepers blew up in here, and he was gonna fix it, but then decided not to because this looks freaking badass. There's just a hole in the side of a Mayan temple. It's awesome. It's just a little room at the top. Stupid dog.
I dare you to hit it.
I originally explored the hinterlands, and every once in a while, I would set up tents, just to waste my wool, and that's one of them. Does anyone else feel like dogs are useless now? What are you doing?
Walk. Show 'em.
Asshole. So here we have the hinterlands. This is the train station.
As you can see, we left it open so we can continue if we want. Over that side, we have various errors on my screen.
Alright, we'll go this way. So yeah.
And various errors this way as well.
The hinterlands we kind of leave. We were originally going to leave it, to its beauty.
Yeah.
Minecraft beauty. But the hinterlands, stuff happened.
All right, I'll explain. Do we want to go there and explain it to them?
Yeah, we'll show.
We'll sneak around the back
I'll just
way. Yeah.
look at all the sites as you're explaining.
Well, I chose a nice prime piece of location, piece of property, to start building the arena. Now, what the arena was going to be was pretty much going to be a PvP combat zone area thing. I know, we play WoW. Shut up. Played WoW. Shut up. And it was pretty much going to be, hey, best somebody and win prizes. This'll be fun, blah, 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 blah. So I laid out the foundation one night and got really tired and bored because, it was a big cobblestone flat land. And so, I can't navigate through this area because of all the errors. I stopped building it for one night. I go back, I think it was a day or two later, and
This happened. I'm almost
Yeah.
there.
bad things. I seriously cannot jump worth a shit right now. Although I don't know what would be worth a shit.
Bazinga.
Yeah, I know, right?
So this is what Tom built. This was gonna be the arena. It didn't turn out so well.
Yep.
He didn't put all this here.
Yeah, all I built were the walls that don't exist anymore. He grew trees in here, really? And the ground. And as you can see, there was a bit of TNT used, and for some reason lava. That part always confused me. And a nice little sign was left. If you'd like to show them the sign, Tyler.
I'm going. Now, the 3 rules that we have on our server is that you don't steal from chests or from other people, and you don't blow up other people's things, and you make whatever you're building fit the setting. So they left that nice little sign, and thus the HLF was born, which is the Hinterlands Liberation Front, which consists of Steven and Matt. Now, Steven and Matt, they want to keep the hinterlands pure, which we were originally going to do. It was just going to be an arena. It was going to look awesome. It's going to be like an old school arena, cool stuff.
And then they blew it up with TNT.
And they blew it up with TNT. They left us all these messages saying, keep the hinterlands pure, all the good stuff. So, we we eventually retaliated, and we'll show you that. I'm showing. This is Matt's house actually. It's a good house.
I was gonna say, show them the houses because
We wouldn't blow their stuff up, but
I'm gonna show my first attempt at retaliation. If you want to come over to where I am after, I just had to drop my graphics down because nothing was rendering.
yeah.
Now everything looks like crap. Oh,
Anyways, so Matt's house,
remember-
pretty cool.
you remember the tower, right?
All right, so I'm looking at our retaliation right now, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that right now, I suppose. Tom, would you like to explain?
What?
TnT Inc.
Oh, I was talking about the tower I built to shoot arrows upon their houses. But sure, TnT Inc. Tyler had the great idea. Hey, they want to keep the hinterlands pure. Let's build a factory. So we leveled out a nice little area and built a huge friggin' factory. Just, 1 second. I gotta get over there. As you can see, it is a monolith to modern construction.
This is kind of where we got our YouTube name too, I suppose.
Yeah, it came from, we need something to call this factory. And as you can see, it's in full plain view of both of their houses.
Yeah.
And here we have our top secret $1 billion idea, which is a perpetual motion railway.
Our server is just freaking out right now.
Like I said, put the graphics down, it'll be fine.
So this is our top secret $1 billion idea, perpetual motion device.
And over here, we have the backup.
With the backup, which is not working.
Because we needed something to put into this factory. Around the back, we actually have drain pipes. Did you actually take the wool away from them?
Nah, I left it.
All right. We have lava pouring out of one of them.
There's lava over there, which isn't very interesting. But over here, I thought it was clever.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you to do this?
No.
I told him to do this.
Maybe.
We took light green and dark green wool.
So it looks like sludge.
And I thought the idea was friggin' brilliant.
So
as you can
polluting the
see,
hinterlands even more.
up top we have smokestacks that are lit. We have netherrack in the middle. It was quite ingenious.
So the house we came from before was Matt's house up on the hill, right there, just out of view. And over here is Steven's house. I'll show it just so he doesn't get angry at me.
We get to show the HLF headquarters after this,
Oh, indeed we do.
or at least you'll see.
What's left?
Yeah, that was a fun day. So, I'll explain that actually.
Explain the whole thing.
He's gonna figure everything out if he watches this video too. We've still been keeping secrets from him. Steven was trying to play the double agent and trying to convince me that it was Tyler who blew up my arena. And if you've ever met Tyler or I, which Alex you have, we pretty much always have an unspoken alliance. We'll work together on most things. And I knew it wasn't him. I knew it was Steven and Matt because he told me. And Tyler told them that he'd work with them and that he'd become the head of the HLF.
I was pretending I would supply them with materials, with armor and TNT and swords, if they would do my bidding.
And pretty much he got access to their headquarters, and that left it open for a fun little opportunity. So he showed me, and then I went in there with roughly 50 blocks of TNT, and we dug out bits of the wall, stuffed TNT in behind them, like everywhere. I walked out of there with 2 TNT in hand after a 50 stack. And then Tyler convinced Steven to show me the HLF headquarters in an attempt to show evidence proving Tyler was the bad guy. We probably sound like huge losers for explaining all this, don't we?
We're playing Minecraft, so I mean, can't really get much worse. And we already
Good
admitted
point.
to playing World of Warcraft, so
Good point. So what happened was when he showed me that, I went in there with nothing in my inventory but a few blocks of TNT. And he walked in deep into the cave because it was a cave in the side of a mountain. And, you know, it was like, this is the evidence, blah, 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 blah. All I said was die for your crimes, place the TNT, lit it, and ran out the cave. And Steven, not being swift, ran deeper into the cave, not knowing I had planted tons of TNT everywhere in the walls. And now exists a crater where the HLF headquarters used to be. And if Tyler would like to teleport to me, oh, it's raining.
damn.
Lame.
Teleporting now.
Go right ahead. I'm almost there.
Alright, we gotta let it load for a second. But we will show you what remains of the HLF headquarters.
Grass started growing in here.
We really have to figure out how to turn off weather. Or at least switch off weather.
True.
There we go. Where
And for a sense of scale, you in here? For a sense of scale, the entrance was on
at
level.
That tree.
Yeah, was on level with this obsidian block that used to be the table of the meeting room. I blew the shit out of this place, and it was awesome.
It was a good time.
Indeed.
So, Steven, nice try at playing the triple agent, but I stole that from you.
I will plant a flower in their honor.
Maybe we'll have 2 viewers now if Steven watches this.
Maybe.
Alright, we are now leaving the hinterlands. Oh, no, my bridge!
Oh yeah, show them the rope bridge, and then we'll cut the video and show them the Southlands.
Indeed, the Iron Hills. Alright, so I'm not going to go all the way up there, but it's it's kind of like a rope-esque bridge. Dips down a little, just connects those two. It's really cool. I love it. Made out of pine. The best wood man can buy. Yeah. We'll be back in the Iron Hills.